Hello, collective, and welcome to my channel, NUBODI. I am Latriviette, and I will be doing a general reading for the collective audience today. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you are a returning subscriber of mine, welcome back, and thank you for your support. Do hit that like button, though. It does help out the channel. So just want to remind folks that use your discernment when listening to tarot readings. Not every reading is for you. Not everything in the reading may pertain to you. Take what applies, let the rest fly. Take responsibility for your own health and well-being, people. So I'm going to ring my singing bowl now, clear my energy, raise my vibration so that I'm able to get a clear and accurate message for you and for me. Here we go. All right, now let's get it. Let's get it. Happy Tuesday. Hope everyone's having a great day, afternoon, evening, whatever it is for you when you receive this message. All right, so the first two cards out from Alice and the Wonderland Oracle. You have uncertainty and falling. Immediately when I saw falling, you can't help but think of the rabbit hole when you hear Alice in the Wonderland. Someone feels like they're falling. It's card number 4. 4 has to do with the structure and stability. Someone's lifestyle could be changing. Home life, finances. Falling talks about the unknown, descending, momentum, change. Uncertainty talks about choose who you will become. So some things have changed for some people on both sides, actually, on the op side and on the collective side. And now everyone has a chance to choose the direction they want to go into. Uncertainty is card number 39. Someone could be 39. Someone could be born in 1993. 39 reduces to 12. 12 reduces to 3. 3 is about groups. So there could be a group of people who feel uncertain about their future. Confirmation Burke. There could be a group of people feeling like their life has changed and they're falling into the unknown. Let's get it. Let's get into it. All right. Holy Spirit, what do we need to know about this energy as it pertains to the collective, please and thank you. So some people are stuck. Some people are stuck or feel stuck. They don't have a forward movement. They don't know which way to go, how to go, what to do, or where to do it. Holy Spirit, what do we need to know? Please and thank you. Opposition in reverse. The ops don't want to be your ops anymore. There are some people who are experiencing some karma, some consequences of their actions. They don't like what those consequences are. Some people are walking away. They're taking their lumps and bruises and moving on. Holy Spirit, what do we need to know about this energy, please and thank you? Some people don't want that smoke anymore. They're seeing that whatever action they took against you, whatever they said about you, whether they lied to you, on you, or about you, they are feeling it. Divine Feminine, what did I say? Divine Feminine, they don't want to be your ops anymore. Divine Feminine came out in the last reading. Somebody tried to take some money, some actual money. It's in the reverse. Tried to take some money from the Divine Feminine, and they weren't successful in doing so. So that's being halted. Now they're unsure of how to move forward. Whoever your ops are to you, collective, they were so sure and certain of of receiving this money, that was their plan. There was no what if this doesn't work? There was no plan B, C, and D. Now they're uncertain about their future. Somebody's not single, sexy, and successful because they didn't receive this money. So you got feminine energy. It could be men could be sexy as well. Take it as it resonates in your story. This gives me feminine energy. Feminine energy could have tried to steal some money from you, collective. Came up against you in a very hard way. Soulmate. This feminine energy could have came up against you and a soulmate, or this feminine energy, take it as it resonates, masculine or feminine. So I'm getting two things here. Just keep in mind that we all hold masculine and feminine energies. You will have some masculine who are very heavy on the masculine side and never use the feminine energy. And you have some masculines that are heavy on the feminine side and don't dip into the masculine energy. And then you have some masculines who are divine masculines who have mastered self and done the work, who are equally balanced. I'm feeling that this could be a masculine energy who sits in his feminine energy. But again, take it as it resonates. I feel like there was a single, well, this person is not single. This person is no longer successful, and being sexy is subjective. But this person wants to be your soulmate or could have been your soulmate. So hear me out. Soulmates are not always people who are your romantic partner. Soulmates are mates your soul recognized from other lifetimes, other realms, whatever the case may be. They come into your life to teach you stuff. You go into their life to teach them stuff. Teach, experience, whatever have you. This is a false twin flame, people. So this could be, so let me back up. So false twin flame, whenever I get this card in that position, gives me two energies. One, someone posing behind the energy of a twin flame, meaning they want to be your twin flame or they want you to think that they are your twin flame, but they're not your twin flame. And two, someone who was on the twin flame journey with you or to be on the twin flame journey with you, got hoodwinked, sidetracked, bamboozled, and tricked out of their spot. So they are no longer that twin flame candidate. They don't have that status or they won't reach that position. So they had to have done something pretty horrible to you, collective, to lose that status. So back to the soulmate. This person could still be a soulmate, you know, it could be a karmic soulmate, but a soulmate nonetheless. Like I said, the soulmate doesn't have to be a romantic partner. The soulmate was someone who came in to teach you a lesson. Not like, I'm going to teach you a lesson, but you were supposed to learn something from the soulmate, and the soulmate was supposed to learn something from you. With this 3 here, talks about growth and mastery. Okay, you have grown, you have moved forward. This person, this energy, these people have not done so. They're still stuck in that karmic energy because they didn't learn the karmic lesson. Now, feeling uncertain about their future, they're not concerned about, oh my gosh, I did some terrible things, I feel bad. No, they're concerned like, oh damn, did I get caught? Oh, I got caught. Oh, now what's going to happen? Oh, I'm going to jail? Am I going to die? That's the energy that I'm getting. Not, you know, I really shouldn't have done that. Oh man, I should have done that. And really, really genuinely feeling remorse. There's none of that here. There are maybe 1 or 2 people who feel remorse. But again, They didn't feel remorse when they were doing what they were doing or saying what they were saying. They feel it now. Like I said, consequences. Uh, got to get deep in the trenches. Let's get some zodiacs. Let's find out what's going on. Holy Spirit, what are some signs in this energy, please and thank you? We got Gemini, Scorpio, and Virgo. Gemini, Scorpio, and Virgo. You could be one of these signs. You could be none of these signs. They could be, you could be, we could be. Holy Spirit, what do we need to know about this energy as it relates to the collective? Please and thank you. Please and thank you. It just got real dark. It got real dark. It's about to downpour, people. All right. So you got some people here who try to get some money from you, who didn't get the money. They're getting beat up by karma. And beat up by karma can look different for each person. It could be somebody lost a job, somebody got sick, someone got arrested. It could be whatever. Angel of Strength. So Angel of Strength falls upon ops in reverse. Your ops don't want to be your ops anymore. They don't want that smoke anymore because they thought by now, and this is not for everybody because everybody's journey is started at different times, but especially for those who've been on the journey for a long time, they thought you'd give up by now. They thought you would be down and out, like, yo, I'm tired of this shit right here. I'm just tired. And they just thought that confirmation. They thought you'd give up by now. They thought that they threw this at you and threw that at you and just, they just thought that because it was more than one of them, that everybody was throwing things at you. Boom, boom, hitting you here, hitting you left, hitting right, boom, 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 boom. The image that I just got was that scene in the first Captain America, or when his origin story of how he became Captain America, when he was all scrawny before they did the experiment or whatever, and he was all scrawny and they was beating him up. He was like, I could do this all day. That's you, collective. And they didn't think you would be that way. They thought that they were going to come for you and they were going to take you down. But you had the Angel of Strength behind you. This is Leo energy. You could be a Leo. They could be a Leo. It's card number 50. Somebody could be born in May. That's Taurus and Gemini energy. 50 reduces to 5. They thought the conflict, chaos, and challenges that they were sitting at you, attacking you with, was going to make some changes. And it did. It did make some changes for you. You grew. You grew in ways that nobody knew that you can grow in. It made some changes because you were able to see who your ops were. They were hiding. They were hiding behind each other and hiding behind different people. And this one here was hiding behind your twin flame. So you didn't even know because they had that energy of someone who was either supposed to be your twin flame or could have been your twin flame or whatever the case may be. But you thought, oh, this is a good person. You know, you would not have thought that this person was actually attacking you and tearing you down and trying to destroy and sabotage your life. You didn't think that. Clean up. Cleanup's in the reverse. In the upright, cleanup talks about getting rid of the residual energy left behind. In the reverse, though, talks about still focusing on someone. So they're still focused on you, despite the fact that they're going through all of these changes, all of these consequences, all of the karma. It's card number 21. 21 reduces to 3. 3 is about growth and mastery. It's in the reverse, though. They're still not learning. They're still not learning. Like I said, they're in a mindset of, oh, I'm going to lose this and I'm going to lose that. Not Oh man, I shouldn't have done that. Why did I do this? What drove me to do that? They're not learning from their mistakes. They're not in that energy. Co-create. Co-create. I don't know if you can see that. Co-creates in the reverse. Talks about collaboration. They're breaking up. This group is breaking up. They're seeing that things are not working out for them. Uh, if this single, sexy, and successful person in the reverse was the mastermind, they're seeing that things are not working out for this person. They're seeing that they didn't get the money. So if they didn't get the money, this group's not getting the money. And they're like, "What you mean? We did all this and we don't get the money?" So they're walking away. They're busting up, disbanding. It's card number 40. Somebody could be born in April. That's Aries and Taurus energy. 40 reduces to 4, and it's in the reverse. So we're talking losing homes, losing cars. 4 is about structure and stability, lifestyles, finances. They're disbanding because they feel like, whoa, I didn't sign up for all of this. I didn't know I was going to be losing this. And they were certain that what they were doing to you, collective, was going to get them this money. Magician in the reverse. Dark wizards, dark witches and wizards co-collaborating, co-creating, coming up against you. Magician and the mirror. It's card number 53. Someone could be 53. Someone could be 35. 53 reduces to 8. 8 is in the reverse though. 8 is about manifesting, bringing things to fruition, bringing things to life, accomplishing things. It's in the reverse. So the magic that they were doing together, coming up against your strength, wasn't working. Did not manifest. Where am I? Something I feel like I'm supposed to be telling you. Yes. So clean it up in the reverse. Well, clean it up in the upright talks about freedom from a burden. It's in the reverse. They're not free. They're not free coming up against the strength of you and your team. Come on now. They're not free. They're not free at all. And they're feeling it. They're feeling the constraints or the consequences of their actions because they can't move like they used to. They can't live the lifestyle like they used to. So co-create in the reverse says you are trying too hard to create all that you desire. It's in the reverse. It says you are trying too hard to create all that you desire without the nurturing vital force of spirit. That means they're not connected to spirit. They don't have the backing of spirit to come up against you. It was not designed, they weren't meant to come up against you. You have a mission. You came here, you were born here to do something great, to affect the planet, to raise the vibration. Anywho's, they're being stopped. They're being stopped, blocked, and dropped. And the way that they're being stopped for some of them is through their lifestyle, what they held dearly, you know, partying like rock stars, buying this and buying that, flexing here and flexing there. The magician in the mirror reversed is warning you that you may be missing a great opportunity. Someone here, someone in this energy who is doing this magic against you wasn't confident in their magic. If you're not confident in your magic, you're putting the energy out there, then your magic is not strong enough to work against whoever it is that you are sending to. I also, if I didn't already say it, I also get that they didn't have the strength to come up against you, or they don't have the strength now. They may have at the beginning when they came up against you, and then they started losing strength. The more you went within, the more you did your healing work, cleansing work, spiritual hygiene, sending that back to the senders and their intenders, you were gaining strength. They were losing strength, blossoming in abundance. They were trying to steal your abundance, prosperity, your wealth, your good health. Your health is your wealth. But they weren't confident in that because whoever, like I said, this single, successful, and sexy person in reverse is, whoever that is to you, uh, gives me the mastermind energy, like the person who started this all. If they were confident in their magic, they would have done this by themselves. They wouldn't need an entourage of people, or I feel like that's the same thing, but they wouldn't need an entourage to come up against you. All right, then let's get into it. Bugs. Sorry about that. When you have plants, you have bugs. So, Holisphil, what do we need to know about this energy as it relates to the collective, please and thank you? What else do we need to know? Material and spiritual prosperity. What did I tell you? They wanted your blessings and your abundance. Because you maintained the strength, because you were open to being guided, the angel of strength backed you up, gave you the strength to keep going. You're being rewarded for that. Excuse me, confirmation burp. It's card number 6. 6 is about balance and harmony. This material, spiritual prosperity upgrade you're about to get, it's going to balance your life out. It's going to bring you some peace and harmony. I feel like some people are going to be off the grid when they get their blessings. If they're not already off the grid, like you may have disconnected or distanced yourself from these people or this energy, whoever's coming up against you. But once you get the blessings you need to disappear, I feel like you're going to be gone. I don't feel like you're going to ever connect with these people again. Solitude. What did I just say? I said you. I said you gonna be off the grid. You're gonna be like, who? The what? They don't live here. They are gone. It's card number 9. Things coming to fruition. So 9, solitude is the hermit card in traditional tarot. You went within and you're being blessed for it. You're being blessed because you could have I don't, oh my gosh. If you know the saying, please put it in the comments, is be of the world and not in the world, or be in the world, not of the world, something like that. But it is a quote from Queen of the Dam. Is that right? With Aaliyah? I don't know, but you weren't part of this. You weren't involved in this. You didn't. They threw this at you and threw that at you, and you're like, oh, it got me. It got me. Oh, it got me again. And you went within to heal. And they still kept attacking you. That's why you're being blessed. That's why things are coming to fruition. It's card number 9. Things coming to fruition for you. And not to say, now don't get it twisted. People think, oh, you're loving life. You're not supposed to fight. Don't be stupid. Somebody hit you. I'm just saying. I'm not promoting violence, but I'm also, we're not in that era of turn the other cheek. We're not there. We're not there. And that's what they want to do. They want to provoke you. There's a time to walk away and there's a time to fight. Choose your battles wisely. Because somebody wants to provoke you so they can call cops on you. And if they come to your house, to your door, don't open the door. But if they come to your house and you're getting out of your car and they attack you, whoop they ass. Third eye chakra. Oop, I lied. It's the throat chakra. It's in the reverse. They wanted you in solitude. They didn't want you talking about anything. They know you know. They know you know. Or they think you know. They're not certain. They don't have confirmation because you're not in communication with these people. They want to block your throat chakra so you don't talk about what's going on or what happened to you or who did what and what happened and where it happened and why it happened. If you feel like you're unable to talk about your situation, maybe you're nervous, maybe, talking about it make you cry, whatever the situation is, pray about it. If you're not religious, ask for help to speak your truth. Throat chakra is about speaking your truth. It's about communication, how you communicate, how you receive communication. They don't want you talking about this. They know that you know. At this point, they know that you know. They want you in solitude. They want you away from everyone. So if you're in solitude, if you off grid, then you can't talk. You're not talking to anyone. That's how they want it. But that's not how it's going to work. You're going to go in solitude after you after you speak your truth, after you tell your story. I think in my last video, I said this is going to go either worldwide or World Wide Web, which might be the same thing. Trapped in fear. Trapped in fear falls upon magician in the mirror in reverse. Somebody's afraid. Somebody or somebody's afraid because what they were doing, they're seeing that it's not working or it no longer works, and now they're afraid. This look like jail. This look like mental prison or physical prison. Somebody going to jail? Well, you got two cards here that talk about, did I lie? You got one card here that talks about actual money, and actual money not being received. So when it comes down to money, which is still a exchange of energy, but they're in fear because they know they're starting to see the consequences of it. At first, maybe it's little things. Maybe they lost their job. Well, you lose your job, you don't have no money to pay your bills. You don't have no money to pay your bills, your home life, car note. So things are starting to be taken away from them. Maybe even their freedom. They wanted you trapped in fear. They didn't want you to speak on anything that was going on in your life. But that did not work. They're trying to manifest that now. 8 is about manifestation. They manifested this for themselves. Got solar plexus chakra. Solar plexus chakra is in the reverse. Solar plexus chakra in the reverse falls upon blossoming abundance. They were trying to control you. Your solar plexus is about self-control. It's about willpower. They want to control over you, what you did, who you did it with, where you did it, what you say, how you say it. They want a full control over you, and they don't have that. Now they're trapped in fear. It's card number 3. 3 is in reverse. Group of people did not grow. Growth and mastery. It's in the reverse. They did not grow. Got partnerships and alliances. You got some new partnerships and alliances coming in. Collective. Partnerships and alliances that bring in financial abundance for you. Collaborate on some ideas, some business, some projects. Holy Spirit, what do we need to know about this energy as it relates to the collective, please and thank you? Compassion, home, heart. It's in the reverse. Home, heart, compassion falls upon material wealth, material and spiritual wealth, prosperity. Let me read it correctly. Material and spiritual prosperity. Somebody wants you to open up your home to them. Be compassionate. They're trapped in fear. They're afraid that either you're going to press charges, you're going to speak your truth, because you don't have to press charges. The government, the alphabet boys, if they got enough on you, they can press charges without you. They don't need you. So they're in fear. These people, this energy, this not single, not sexy, and not successful energy here wants you to open up your heart so they can be a part of this material and spiritual wealth when you receive it. Material and spiritual prosperity. You're being asked to deny that request. They want you to have compassion towards them. They want you to open up your heart and home so they didn't get the actual money this way. So if you open your doors and be like, oh, I don't have a place to stay. Can I have a little porridge? They want you to give them your money. Can I have some more, please? You're going to be like the Scrooge. You're going to be like, get off my porch. Jeweled web, connectivity. We're all connected. They didn't think when they started this how connected you would be because they were in the dark. So these people, some of them didn't even know you that came up against you, that agreed to be your ops, agreed to attack you, agreed to lie on you, lie about you, agreed to harass you in the comments, agreed to stalk your social media. They agreed to a lot of things because I don't know this person. How am I going to get in trouble? You're in trouble. Card number 32. 32 reduces to 5. Some changes are coming in. Changes are coming in. They didn't show you compassion when they were lying on you, lying about you, lying to you. They didn't show you compassion when they were attacking you, calling up at your job and harassing your employer so your employer can fire you, lying to your employer so your employer can fire you. They didn't show you compassion. Now they want compassion because they're trapped in fear about what their future holds. Uncertainty. The unknown. Change. Change is coming. Crown games, right use of power. You used your crown chakra correctly. Crown chakra is the top of your head. That's how you receive your messages. That's how you connect with the Most High. Connectivity. Some of you were aware of your power, your strength, and you didn't abuse it. Others of you had no clue that you was as powerful as you are. And you just went on about your everyday life as best you could. It's card number 8. You still manifested, whether you knew or not, because you did not abuse confirmation, because you did not abuse what the universe, what the divine, Allah, Vishnu, whoever you connect with, the gift that they gave you. I keep looking at this heart, home, compassion because they really want you to show them compassion. They believe that they deserve it. They earned it. And they did it. They did not. They only want compassion now because they see that what they were trying to do to block, stop, and drop your material and spiritual. Spiritual. That's universe blessings. That's most high blessings. That's ancestral blessings. That's angel blessings, archangel blessings that they are trying to block. No, you can't have that. Who are they to say what you can and cannot have? But they thought that they had that right. Solar plexus, they thought they controlled you. They're trapped in fear right now because they don't have the foresight to see what's coming. Everybody got something different coming. They don't know what it is. Movement towards adventures in the reverse. There's no more adventures. Falls upon trapped in fear. That's why they're afraid. They're like, oh, my lifestyle. When people get caught, they don't think about, dang, I shouldn't have done that. That was wrong. I'm so sorry. They're thinking about, man, I ain't gonna be able to eat that steak no more, and they're gonna take my new car and this and that. That's the energy that they're getting. This is a water energy. It says spirit of the river, it's water energy. It could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpios. Card number 50. Mighty born in May. Taurus and Gemini. 50 reduces to 5. 5 is in the reverse though. They want change. They want to go back to the lifestyle that they were living. The luxurious lifestyle that they were living off your back, off your energy, manifesting off of you, that they can no longer do. It's not going to change. They need to get acclimated, adapting to their new current reality. We got Fool's Embrace here. It's in the reverse, transmuting the pain. They don't know how to transmute the pain the way that you did, how to heal the way that you healed from all that they did and all that they said. They don't know how to do that. They were trying to control how you did that. But if they don't know how you did that, how are they going to control it? They're stuck in the current realities that they find themselves, and they don't like it because they don't know what the future holds for them. Uncertainty. Let's get this tea. Let's get this tea. Oh, Spirit, what's the tea on this situation as it relates to the collective? Please and thank you. Woo. They're all over the place, but I can tell you their emotions are all over the place. They're trying to hide it. They don't want anyone to know. This is a group of people, so of course the group knows because they co-created together to destroy your life. But outside the group, people don't know. They will know. Somebody's having tantric sex, or they want tantric sex with you, or a group had tantric sex. Take it as it resonates. Somebody already knows the tea. Somebody could already know the tea about this tantric sex or this group sex, but somebody knows the tea. Collective, you know the tea? Of course you do. Somebody's pregnant. They could have been pregnant from this tantric sex. The plot thickens. Oh, snap. Somebody knows the tea. Oh, snap. I didn't mean to grab two. Somebody's getting a divorce. They broke contract. Maybe they had this tantric sex and someone found out because they know the tea. Somebody's investigating. They're investigating the whereabouts and what went down with this money that was supposed to have been given to this divine feminine that was stolen by the ops. They're being investigated. Somebody's being investigated. So like I said, some of these people that came against you, collective, don't know you. They don't hate anything about you. They were offered money to do things against you. For whatever reason, I'm not going to say no judgment because there is judgment there, but someone said, hey, I'll pay off your car if you harass this person. Like, that's a bill I ain't got to pay for. Come on, give me the money. Hey, I'll give you $1,000 if you call this person every hour, every 10 minutes for a couple of hours. Sure, give me the money, man. Give me the money. You got to check yourself. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. They've already done that, collective. They've already wrecked themselves trying to wreck you. We got dirty offer at the bottom of the deck. So again, these people are not in the mindset of, oh snap, I'm going to prison. Oh snap, I'm on my deathbed. I'm about to check out. They're like, dang, I can't live the life that I was living. Dang, who knows? They're concerned about who knows what they did and what they said and the lies that they told. That's what they're concerned about. They're not concerned about somebody's dirt digging. They're looking for dirt on you. Got investigating here. If they're worried about the wrong things, what they should be worried about is either judged by 12 or carried out by 6. They need to get their affairs in order. Some of these people that walked away about to get their affairs in order because they don't know what's going to happen. Some of these people have children, leave their children behind because they're either going to pass away or they're going to prison. And not everybody's going to prison. Let that be clear. So I don't want people to say, oh, you said everybody's going to prison. Not everybody's going to go to prison. Will they get karma for what they did? Absolutely. What does that karma look like? I don't know. They could have a miserable life the rest of their existence on this planet. And it won't be fun for them. The way they tried to make you have a miserable life, for some of them, that's what they're going to have. And it's not going to be fun. It's not going to be fun because the way, like I said, with this transmuting pain in the reverse, they don't know how to do that. Some people, they lose their job and they lose their mind because their job was everything. All right then. Ha! Somebody going to be moving. You could be moving, collective. Somebody going to get evicted though. You can be moving into your home. They could be moving out of your home. Take it as it resonates. Somebody moving though. They wasted time. And nothing changed. Not the change that they were expecting. And now they're losing everything. They try to have you lose everything. Everything. Friends, family, job, stability, home. They didn't want you living the life that they were living off of you. Thief! Thieves is. What does that say? That say thief right there. They try to rob you of your emotional and mental, physical, and spiritual wealth. Somebody's fishing for comments. They could be in your comments, in your messages, on social media, trying to see who's contacting you, see if anyone's contacted you. Change your password often. Got some hackers out there who they don't have anything to do all day but hack your shit so that they can steal from you. They should be worried about being carried out by 6 or judged by 12. They got fake smiles because they already know something is coming. They don't know what is coming. And again, if they're outside of this circle, they don't want people to know what they're going through. They don't want, even within the circle, they don't want people to know that they lost their homes, that they're sick, that they have no money. They don't have no facts. They're dirt digging. Did I see that when I saw the dirt digging? They're dirt digging, but they don't have any facts. You've nothing to dig for. Let's get this last line. I got to go. Holy Spirit, what's the last bit of tea we need to know? Please and thank you. Good vibes. Nothing but good vibes, collective. Despite all that you've been through, collective, and everybody's on a different journey, you still maintain good vibes because you had the angel of strength backing you, holding you, supporting you. They're trying to escape. Somebody's running. We got a runner. We got a runner. Somebody's trying to get out of Dodge. What did I say? This co-creation, this collaboration, this group of people that collaborated to sabotage and destroy your life. The disbanding. They're like, oh, no, 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 no. I don't want part of this. It's too late. You're already a part of it. You said what you said, you did what you did, and now it's coming back to you. They're trying to escape their karma. They burn some bridges. They burn some bridges with you, collective. And they burn some bridges with each other because they were promised some things and they didn't get those things. They're disloyal to each other. So there's no surprise. They're not loyal to you. They're not loyal to each other. There's no surprise there, though. Lack of trust. How do you have a group of people who don't even trust the people that they're with? Somebody's in isolation. They feel left alone. They feel rejected. That's because this group is disbanding. They burn those bridges. These individuals, well, this group of people or this group of energies, each of them got things going on in their personal lives, but they're concerned about you, collective, and what you got going on. Somebody wants to be friends with you. Someone wants to apologize to you for their participation in trying to destroy your life. Like, how do you say that? Oh, how you doing? I'm sorry I tried to destroy your life. I'm sorry that I lied on you, to you, and about you, and I don't even know you. But can we be friends? Can we let bygones be guys? Hell no. Toxic, drama, arguments, incompatible. These people are toxic. Why would you want to be friends with someone who would agree to do something like that? Whether it was you, him, her, they, those. Why would you want to be friends with someone who carries that energy, who carries that spirit? We got blocked at the bottom of the deck. So blocked. You could have these people blocked. Most High could have these people blocked. Universe, angels, your ancestors, they're blocked. And for a lot of you, these people will never be able to come into your energy again. Never, 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 never. You're moving on. Somebody's actually moving. And you're going to be off grid. And by off grid, it's not you're going to be living in a cabin with no phones and no internet. Some of you might choose that. But off grid means you're not going to connect with these energies anymore. Some of you have already changed your number. Some of you will change your number, and you're going to change your address. They won't be able to connect with you. Not only that, they won't be able to get into your energy anymore. You're moving on. Holy Spirit, what's some positive movement forward for the collective, please, and thank you. Positive movement forward for the collective. Yeah. This energy is all over the place, and they want you all over the place because they don't want you moving forward. They don't want you to leave them. They want to stay connected to your energy. We had connectivity, jeweled web. Some of these people only manifested off of your energy because they were connected to someone who was connected to you. When you disconnected to them, when you cut your cords, Most High cut your cords, your ancestors cut the cords, whoever cut the cords, when those cords were severed, you severed it from the whole group. It was like, oh, wait a minute, somebody turned light out. You took your light away. We got prosperity and clarity. You're about to get some clarity. You're about to get some clarity, official clarity on what was said, what was done, who did what. You're about to move on. This actual money is yours. It was given by the divine. It was given to someone to give to you. There was some interference in there. The divine was like, what? I gave this to you to give to them. Why you didn't do that? So now they're being punished because they didn't do what they're supposed to do. That's for some. For others, it was given to divine bless someone to bless you, and someone tried to steal that blessing. So they'll be dealt with. But you're going to get clarity and you're going to get your prosperity back. If they spent all your money, if they stole it and spent all your money, not only will you get that back, sorry about that. Not only will you get that back, but you'll get more than what was stolen. You may not get it from them if they spent all of that, but you'll get it in a different way. So don't sweat it. Let's get this angel message. Angel number 745. Angel number 745. Positive affirmations. Speak from faith, not from fear. The angels guard you against making plans based on fear. Look at your goals, dreams, and wishes. Are they fear-based? Restate all of your manifestations on your vision board and in your journal as positive affirmations and eliminate all negative affirmations. I love that. Positive affirmation is I am happy. I am peace. I have peace. I am at peace. Yeah. So that is your message, and I thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.